We've got a sunny day and an hour of terrific sports car action as we bring you round 10 of Endurion eIMSA Season 4. I'm your host, Preston Plord, coming to you from Alton, Virginia, home of the Virginia International Raceway. Since its reopening in 2000, this 17-turn, 3.27-mile road course has held fantastic events for IMSA, Trans Am, NASCAR, and Moto America, as well as a number of amateur races. And as Turn 14A implies, this track is a true roller coaster. 16 drivers separated into 3 classes enter today's event, and it's time to see how they line up. Here come the cars to the start-finish line. LMR Hybrid will lead them down to the green flag. And now it's time for an hour of IMSA racing. Let's do it to it at Virginia International Raceway. And we've already got a car in the grass. It looks like a blue Daytona prototype. We'll identify that driver in just a bit. It is Gareth Block 43. That is not the start he wanted as he goes through the grass and into the tire barriers. He cannot be a happy camper right now. There's one of the BMW M6s in the field. That being Osiris. And now we're on board with B.A. Giggity in his number 24 Jaguar. Very nice paint job on that thing. He's right behind Bobby Blue 508 in the Ferrari. And as we go single file under the Nissan/Michelin sign, Bobby Blue 508 leads this class. That class being GTD. So far, no other cars in the grass as we continue to go single file. Let's check out the Bentley of I Am Weasel. Oh, we got cars in the grass. I kind of jinxed it. We also had a car putting on a borderline drift show. Very eventful first lap here at Virginia International Raceway. Doesn't look like the cars are too badly damaged, though. And we got Bobby Blue 508 in the grass. What is with everyone going in the grass? Did I jinx it? I mean, I would hope not. And I am one commentator the drivers are going to be displeased with. And we got cars just in the grass, left, right, and center. I mean, we do got some cars battling for position quite cleanly, but we still got drivers falling off the pace a little bit. Like falling off the pace and falling into the grass. We're currently following the Daytona prototype of Tony RL. And he's being hunted by what looks to be another Daytona prototype. Oh, and someone's in the grass! Oh my god, just car... Yep, that was the Daytona prototype we just talked about. Tony RL going off in the grass. And that's gonna give a big advantage to the nearby Daytona prototype, that being TRC. Oh, it looked like he was gonna give him the bump and run like we were racing at Bristol or Martinsville, but it looks like he's just gonna stay off his bumper, 2 tires in the grass. Now we were on the hood of Tony RL briefly there, and is the, how do you pronounce that? Gainesgo Daytona prototype gonna look underneath? He tried, but just did not have the run to commit to the pass. I thought he was going to go in the grass a little bit there, but he's okay. And we've got a target prototype in the field, that being Kent. Full name Kent Whaler 1. I may have butchered that last name, excuse me if I did. Meanwhile, LMR Hybrid has a really big lead. That Acura prototype is doing the goods for him. Let's just hope he doesn't go into the grass like the other... Oh, as I say that, he puts 2 tires on the grass. Thankfully, he didn't spin out. There's nothing worse than going off into the grass when you're leading. He's doing a little bit of curb hopping there, like we're at Sonoma, but no damage to the car. It hasn't fallen off. He's a very happy camper behind the wheel right now. Let's shift cameras to Lex, who is currently running 7th in the field of 16. We had the hook cam for about a second or two. And now we've got our eyes on the Advanced Auto Parts BMW. That car being piloted by Scope. Full name being Scope Passer 6398. Being hunted down by the Bentley of I Am Weasel. Oh, a little bit of hopping there. Oh, he's in the grass! Another car in the grass! How many cars in the grass are we going to have for this race? It's only an hour race, and it looks like we're still going to have a lot of cars going off. Maybe most of these cars have really tight setups, or the tire wear has just been amplified. Place your bets on what that will be now. Now let's go back to Tommy RL. And despite falling in the grass earlier, his Daytona prototype, sponsored by Wheelin', is running somewhat well so far. A little bit of wheel hopping there, but the car is in fine condition. And here's LMR Hybrid once again in the Acura prototype. Ooh, 4 tires off the racing surface, but you didn't spin out. Keep it together, guys. Oh! That was pretty close. And here's Bobby Lou 508 in that Twitch-sponsored Ferrari. Now we're looking at a Dodge Viper in the field, that being Chevy Boy for Team KOTS, K-O-T-S. I don't know how to pronounce that. But very nice green rims on that thing. Is it just me, or are there a lot of dents on that Viper? I could be mistaken about that, but it does look like there are dents. Now let's check out BA Giggity in the 3G Motorsports Jaguar. And to correct myself, that's number 26 Jaguar. I think I originally said that was number 24 Jaguar. I was thinking of one of the BMW M6s in the field. Which ironically we're looking at right now, the number 24 BMW Team RLL of Osiris. Or Discover Osiris, to be exact. Oh, we got some parts of the tire barriers on the racing surface. That's not a good sign of things to come. Not only can those tires potentially really damage your car, but they can send you flying into the air if you're really uncareful. And that Gainsgo prototype is hunting down Bobby Lou 508, goes by him with ease, and he's looking to pass one of the prototypes. That being what looks to be Osiris. Meanwhile, that accurate prototype of Ricky and Acura Team Penske is just pulling away. It looks like he's about to catch up to lap traffic, that being the Dodge Viper. And the Dodge Viper is lapped. Chevy boy is not happy about that. Granted, we're not really that far into the race, but every second counts. And tires just everywhere. Oh boy! Oh, that cut it close. LMR Hybrid is looking at those two GT cars right now, just like, you're being a little bit too aggressive, boys. I'm way faster than you. You gotta let me pass you. I was gonna pass the McLaren MP412C for Pump Action Racing, driven by Rick Pumphouse. Now let's go over to Kent Moyler in the blue Daytona prototype. Now we're looking at the target prototype of Kent for Ganassi Racing. Very world-renowned Ganassi Racing at that. And that prototype is being hunted down by another fellow prototype, that being what looks to be the Wheelan prototype of Tony. Now we're looking at the Visit Florida prototype driven by Onyx. And now we're switching over to the Acura prototype. LMR Hybrid is loving the view behind him. He can't see a single darn car. Oh, but he's in the grass! Oh, but he recovered. That must have been a bit of a heart-stopping moment for the pilot of that Acura prototype for Team Penske. And he just goes sailing past that BMW. Oh, with what looked to be one or two tires on the grass. Oh, and the BMW goes into the grass. We've got another car in the grass. And that looked like it was Lex. It could have been Osiris, but both BMWs are white, and it's kind of hard to identify which is which, especially with these camera angles. And we've got a McLaren MP412C, almost four tires in the grass, but he recovers. Let's see how Gareth Block 43 is doing. Remember, he went in the grass on what looked to be the first or second turn of the first lap, but it looks like everything's hunky-dory for him now as he tries to get past Bobby Blue 508. Now we're on board with the McLaren MP412 CF Red Pump House, who a few seconds ago went in the grass, but very quick recovery on his part. And we got a tire rolling around in the grass. That's not good. And a caution is out. I figured we were going to have a caution due to all those tires, but let's see what the caution is for. Oh, Daytona prototype in the grass. And the Acura has to take evasive maneuvers. That was too close. Let's get a better look at what BMW that is. It looks like it's the number 25 of Lex that LMR hybrid is behind on this pace lap. Yep, that does indeed look like Lex, the number 25 for BMW Team RLL. And his fellow BMW Osiris is going to line up alongside him. Or rather, really closely behind him. So it looked like that caution was for the Gainesville Daytona prototype of TRC spinning, but oh, and we got a Michelin sign in the air. Yeah, it looked like TRC was spinning, and that's what brought up the caution, but oh, we got another car in the grass! 2 Daytona prototypes in the grass, that being TRC and Tony. And it's surprising we get cars in the grass so often in this 1-hour race because the conditions are dry. I don't see any rain at all. Currently single file. And judging by the speeding up, it looks like we might get the green flag this time around. And now it looks like we're still pacing the field. And we got a helicopter. We're going to scroll over to Lex. And his fellow BMW of Osiris is directly behind him. And it looks like they're gonna be the only 2 cars in front of the race leader of LMR Hybrid. So if LMR Hybrid is gonna hold on to his lead, he's gonna have a little bit of traffic to maneuver through. But knowing how fast that Acura is, he should be able to do that without breaking a sweat. Oh. Wow. And a car gets taken out on the during a pace lap. The Michelin sign is around. And from this point of view, it looks like the Gainesville prototype was spinning. Yeah. Spinning someone out on the pace lap is just asking for trouble. There's going to be a lot of drama in the pits after this race. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if their crews just started brawling in the pits or garage right now. Too bad our camera doesn't let us see stuff like that. And we got another car in the grass. On the pace lap, I might add. I mean, it's bad enough we've got cars going in the grass left, right, and center during regular racing, but now we've got them going into the grass during a caution and spinning each other out during cautions. Oh, well, we got pit stops. We got a big pack of prototypes going in for their first pit stops of the day. And we're going over to the pack of GTD cars, led by VA Giggity in the blue Jaguar. Are they also coming in for pit stops? Doesn't look like Giggity is, at least. But I Am Weasel's leading a pack of cars down there. Okay, and I just noticed that I've been calling him I Am Weasel. It's MXR Weasel. I'm sorry. For some reason I'm speaking of the Classic Cartoon Network show. But anyway, MXR Weasel driving the pen. I am so sorry for that mistake. Chase cam, they'll probably do 508 switch for Ollie. Sliding on Bobby Blue's part. Hey Bobby, this isn't Formula Drift. Calm down, buddy. We have 51 minutes left in the race, plenty of time for people to catch up, but also plenty of time for wrecks to happen. Anything can happen in the next few minutes. Looks like the track is clear, but ultimately it's up to the race officials. And I said that the accurate prototype of Ricky would have traveled to the rear in the form of 2 BMWs. I was mistaken, as I have just learned that the packs of each class are split up, so please excuse my error there. Everybody car speeding up. Yep, we're back to green flag racing here at Virginia National. Bobby Blue is 6th in GTD. We've got cars going 3 wide and bumping a little bit there. Bill Passer's probably looking at Bobby Blue like, excuse me, just calm down with him. Gosh, that BMW behind Bobby Blue is hunting down. We're talking about is race will be on deck. Our cars to the grass again. Bobby Blue did manage to pass Scope. Scope passed her because the ladder went in the grass. Both down 15, but unfortunately didn't happen from here on. Scope passing is very low to back. Bobby Blue up to the Dodge Viper. Oh, almost gave him a bump and run. So very nice braking skill on this part. It's like they're playing Mario Kart and Chevy Boy Dribble. Undeck took 15th away from Bentley we just talked about. Oh, and Bobby Blue 508 is in the grass. We've got another caution flag. It's our second caution of the race, and it came very quickly after the first restart. Lots of tires all over the place. Animated error. Scope is actually driving a... Scope is it? Yeah, it's in a BMW. I think it's a BMW. For a second I thought it said Bentley, but BMW. Sorry folks, the race is so exciting and intense and sometimes say the wrong things. I'm like Murray Walker, one of my biggest inspirations for being a commentator of any kind. And we're back to Day 5 racing. That was a very quick caution. Quick cautions are the best. Next go passer just got 15 back from undecked. Really nice battle. Just being picked up by the Dodge Viper of Chef Boy. All the cars are the same. Passes gaining ground on Bobby Blue. Goes a little bit wide, but not wide enough to go into grass. And we got another caution. Looks like we do have another caution, even though the caution graphic has not appeared on our screen. Judging by the slow pace, it looks like there is a caution. And a technological error in our camera. started again. And Bobby Blue almost had the pass on Chevy Boy, but just did not complete it. Looking to go a little bit for stroke passer, he is there. House. It's gonna get tight. It's gonna get tight. So all that bumping and running, Chevy Boy kind of got help from Bobby Blue to pass the end before 12C. That was quite nerve-wracking. Then was thinking to himself, well, I'll try to pass him, but didn't mean to do it like that. Thanks for that, Bobby Blue, even though you're scared to do that. Break there from Bobby Blue that causes his car to get a couple of roots. Still passer with a huge run. But nothing good this time. Bobby Blue's looking to go for a really daring pass in his first corner. And 40 minutes left in the race. Third of the race has gone by. Whoa! And the scope passer goes really wide. All four tires past the rumble strip. Hasn't knocked him down at all. Bobby Blue. Great pump passes off. That's going to allow Bobby Blue to go by for 13th. Maybe he's going to get it back. Nope, he touched right back in. And there goes stroke passer into the grass again. Gotta give it to pump passes for going in the grass, but not falling back far behind. Most likely send stroke passer all the way back to 16th position. Indications of our kicker to go for sure. Whoa, and here comes the LMR hybrid we just saw. Yes, it is. Going right by these cars are standing still. Oh, and there's another prototype that looks like it's the human prototype. Yep, there goes coming out out. Sweet side. Chevy Boy fell off a little bit, so the Bobby Blue. There goes another prototype, TRC 521. Those prototypes are knocking on the door. They want these GT cars out of their way as quickly as possible to come to the pump out before it's slow. The first place, like you said. Two tires in the grass. Chevy Boy is the grass. Oh, Bobby Blue. Whoa! There goes Bobby Blue into the tire barrier! That was a hard hit. We are most likely going to have a caution for that. BMW goes by. Now he can get back on the track safely. Well, the barrier again. He's going to reverse. Bobby Blue just cannot believe it.
No, it's not you.
Now we're on board with Gareth Watt 43. And that beautiful looking Ford EcoBoost Daytona prototype. And we got a couple of GT cars in the grass. Looked like it was Lex and Rick Pumphouse. And as you saw, he's running 7th in the prototype class.
I'll go wide. You go.
Thought someone was about to go in the grass again. And up ahead is AS15 Motorsport in the Chevrolet Daytona prototype. We gotta wait till we get a closer look, but ASTS Motorsport looks like he's in the Wayne Taylor Racing Daytona prototype. As we go past Scope Passer, let's get a closer look at AS15. I might have said ASTS by mistake. If I did, excuse me. Oh, Gareth is in the grass. Yes, AS15 is indeed in the Wayne Taylor Racing prototype. Just needed a bit of a closer look to make sure.
This as fast as but
These two prototypes are coming up on Chevy Boy 36 and his trusty Dodge Viper.
Shit.
And we've got 35 minutes to go in the race. And Chevy Boy does a little drifting, and these two prototypes got by him with ease.
oh, okay.
Up ahead is MXR Weasel.
Yeah.
Move out of the way, Weasel. We've got two prototypes coming through. And it looks like we have a new leader in Tony RL, so it means that LMR Hybrid, the dominant car of the race, is not in the lead now.
Who's what?
Very surprising. It looked like he was going to dominate the whole race.
No, whoever
But
is
things
like
changed as we
leading-
go past BA Gady.
I don't.
Alex, do you have your fan on?
It's probably my fan.
Sounds more like somebody's breathing.
How is my fan?
I'm gonna be looking inside.
We've got 33 minutes to go, and we're coming up on the 70 miles elapsed mark.
12 minutes, right, Lex?
12 minutes.
Okay.
I'm sad.
Still Tony RL in the lead.
Alright. I fucking straight up blew the road.
And your ass cheeks.
Up in the grass.
Come up to you, Sam.
Gareth Block has made a bit of a habit of
Thank you.
putting 2 tires on the grass, but his line isn't getting him into trouble at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not racing away.
Ooh, a little bit of wheel hopping from Gareth, but keeps it under control. And it looks like we're only going to have half an hour remaining in the race the next time we come across the start-finish line.
Falling with him.
And it looks like we've got a GT car in front of Gareth Block 43. It looks to be a white BMW, but we're going to need a closer look just to be sure. It is... It's Discover Osiris, and he's off in the grass! It feels as though Osiris has been in the grass a lot today. But he doesn't really have a lot of damage, it looks like. Possibly no damage at all. And that Ford Daytona prototype of Gareth Block 43 does have a little bit of dents here and there, but hasn't really affected his handling.
Well, that's a
caution stop. That's a caution.
And we got another caution.
That
Was a caution in front of Gareth or behind him? We're gonna have to take a closer look.
Caution is thing. Yeah. I wasn't. That was not. I apologize.
Looks like we got some stray signs in the grass.
What'd you say, Tom?
A little bit of tires litter all over the place.
When we group up, yes. So you gotta wait for your class to group up, wherever they may be. Hey, Sam. Oh, no, it's not Sam, it's on deck.
Don't crash into AS-15. Okay, he did. And AS-15 is in the grass.
Oh, maybe.
Still manages to stay ahead
Where are you currently
of
at?
Gareth Block
I don't even know
43.
who it is. Oh, it's Giggity. Giggity, where are you? Front straight? Okay. Alright,
It doesn't look like we'll be able to see which cars are
Alright,
involved in said
so-
caution. Oof. Jeez. That's like something out of Burnout right there with a little near miss.
so what it's gonna look like for GTLM and GTLM and Prototype pits will be open this lap, and GTD they'll be open next one.
One
And-
lap is at nice, right?
Tony
White flag is at
RL
12
will
minutes, correct.
hold on to the lead during this caution period. Is he going to be the new dominant car of the race?
I'm pitting Sam, don't worry.
We still got 28 minutes left, so anything
Gonna
could
say
happen.
Next week, I think, right? IndyCar?
No, ahead of
it's
AS-15.
2 weeks.
Motorsport, we see the Onyx
What's
Ace,
that,
who looked like he was going to go for a spin, but he's okay.
What'd you say, Sam? All good.
And we're going to have some more caution flag pit stops. 3 prototypes went in, and the other 4 have stayed out.
Gonna risk it.
Now the question is how many
13 minutes left at the
GTD
moment.
and
pretty sure they
GTLM
have to
cars
finish
went in
that,
there.
Like at the
15
moment.
hours. 15 plus the last lap.
It was a bit hard to identify that, considering the speed of the camera angles.
That was
Ricky's
now
gonna
what
probably
happened
call
was,
it the roller coaster.
It
So-
kind of looks like
basically, Tony got through.
nearly half of the
Isn't
cars
it
went
also-
in.
I thought it was
The majority of them have stayed out.
There's no fix at least.
Yeah, just drop back a bit, Sam.
Oh.
I'm right here. Alright, GTD, let me know when you guys are in and out, and we should be good.
And now LMR Hybrid is taking the lead back. Whaler is... Yes, I think I said LMR Hybrid. I might have said LMR Whaler by mistake. If I did, excuse me.
60.
LMR Hybrid is leading. Whaler's in
Pretty sure- I
second.
think I was
AS15
gonna,
Motorsports in
NSR
third.
will be back.
Gareth Block, who we're
You
currently
okay?
riding along with, is in fourth position. And behind... And
No,
AS15
who's
is
ever
playing with the
breathing like
tires.
that, man?
Behind Gareth is Tony
Well, I
Arell,
turned
who
my
Not
is
fan
me.
on, I'm sitting in
in the lead
balls.
before the pit stops.
No, am I the only one who's hearing that? Like,
No,
I don't
Not
really
really.
hear it. I don't really.
I know I turned my fan on because like I said, I was fucking sweating my ass off. So it might be me.
Drivers are scrubbing and checking their tires at the moment, as they should be.
Yeah, it's probably me.
We've lapsed 80 miles so far. There's plenty more miles where that came
Yeah.
from.
We're here, let me see the mic and see this out.
pretty much. That's...
And BA Gady is pitting. Scope Passer's
Did it
pitting.
stop when I'm using the mic?
Red Pump House is pitting.
No, it's actually... Or is it Tabari?
Yeah. If I'm
I'm
using
not
the mic-
breathing like that.
Or is it, do you have a fan near you or something?
It's not near me. It's the same place as it is always, so it shouldn't be that much.
Sure, it's
I
not
think it's
mine.
Chevy then. I think it is your Chevy.
Yeah. Like I said, I just turned my fan on because I was seeing sweat balls.
Understood. If it's possible, just mute your mic. Or if you can, it's whatever.
We remain under caution with 25 minutes remaining in this
Yeah,
race.
I don't care if it bothers people like me.
But it looks like we should be going green this time around. And we got a prototype in the grass for whatever reason.
Oh, okay.
Not sure why the Gainsgo prototype of TRC is in the grass, but
GTD,
What?
where are you guys at? Are you guys grouped up
as long
yet?
as he doesn't cause you trouble, he's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the S's.
Alright, so I guess Giggity GTD leader, or whoever that is, go ahead and call it. Oh. Alright, Wiz, you can go ahead and call it.
And are we gonna get the green flag?
Alright, Rick, you know what to do. And Sam, do it whenever.
Cars are speeding up a tad.
What do you think?
And
Alright, whenever, Sam.
and the green is back out here in Virginia. LMR Hybrid is pulling away. Oh, we're gonna go. Oh, jeez, that's like car pinball right now. That's one way to take third place away. And we got a car in the tire barriers again. That puts Kent Whaler in fourth position. Ooh, what a dive bomb from Gareth Block. He takes second place. AS15 Motorsports like, how in the world did he do that? And now Gareth Block 43
And I'm gonna wait
is
him.
setting his sights on LMR Hybrid.
I'm Jones man.
Please do not do it through here.
AS15 Motorsports
I will.
right on his Garrett's back bumper.
Tony.
For a second it looked like he was going to turn him around or get him loose, but
Actually, that should work.
nothing doing. 23 minutes to go.
No! Watch out, Sam. Watch
Get
out.
away from that door.
Did I mess you up, Mike?
Well, I was just trying to give you guys room.
You can squeeze me a little bit more.
Why can I not take that fucking turn from
Hybrids pulling away a little bit. AS15 Motorsport is still trying to close up on Gareth Block. Now we switched over to Scope Passer's car. The Advanced Auto Parts BMW, currently running in 14th position behind BA Gaiety and ahead of Rick Pumphouse. Oh, Scope Passer was as wide as he could be. And as you see, he's running number 8 for Red Shell Racing and running 5th in GTD class. Just 21 minutes to go. Instead of 21 seconds to go, it's 21 minutes to go. If you get the song reference there. Oh, Scope is a little bit wide there. Keep it together, dude. Scope Passer's losing a lot of ground at the moment. We're coming up on 20 minutes to go. We are 2/3 of the way home. BADD managed to pass the Dodge Viper of Chevy Boy. And ahead of Chevy Boy is one of the BMWs. We can't really identify it from this camera angle and this view from this far back, but hopefully we can get a closer look in a little bit. And another helicopter going by. Chevy Boy drifting again. A little bit of smoke in the windshield of Scope Passer. Scope Passer put 4 wheels in the grass there, but recovered quickly. And Chevy Boy's in the grass. Very briefly, though. BA Gaiety managed to pass one of the BMWs. We still can't see who it is from here. And Scope Passer is really closing in. Whoa, there comes LMR Hybrid out of nowhere. I was about to say Scope Passer is gaining ground on Chevy Boy, but then LMR Hybrid just comes in out of complete nowhere. That's multi-class sports car racing for you. You never know when faster cross cars are going to appear out of nowhere. And is Scope Passer going to make the pass on Chevy Boy? Not in this corner. Here comes... car is that? Is that one of the... Yep, that's Gareth Block 43, one of the prototypes. Come on, Chevy Boy, get out of the way, buddy. Thank you. And Chevy Boy was really skeptical about letting Gareth block pass because Scope Passer is there. And here comes another prototype. Oh, here comes AS-15 Motorsport. Had to go in the grass to pass Scope Passer. Here comes Kent Moiler. And Chevy Boy's in the grass. Oh my God! Holy! We got a prototype barreling through the air, and Chevy Boy was in the air, and the Scope Motor side was just pitting. What a turn of events with 16.5 minutes left. What a collision. How we don't have a full course caution at the moment is beyond me. Holy ravioli. That's all I can say right now. I'm at a loss for words because that collision just came in out of nowhere. And we still got 16 minutes left. Are we gonna have a caution or what? And cars are slowing up a little bit. They're staying in formation while trying to catch up to what looks to be MXR Weasel. Yep. It looks like we have a caution out with 15 minutes to go. Or rather 15 and a half. But what a scary moment. And there goes one of the prototypes. I could barely see which one that was. There's Whaler and Tony RL by. It looks like the fourth place car is Onyx at the moment. And we visit Florida prototype. There goes Chevy Boy. No, hardly any damage to that car, and he is okay. Thank goodness. Hopefully the target prototype of Kent is okay too. We've got just under 15 minutes to go. Hopefully we can get this caution. We can end this caution quickly, so we can get back to racing and have a really good finish. And there goes TRC, the last car in the prototype class. Minutes to go. Are tire wear and or fuel going to be factors in these last 14 minutes? Are we going to have more pit stops? And when can we get this race back underway? Got 13 minutes to go, and it looks like it's going to take another lap or two before we go green. Judging by this pace, but I could very well be wrong. He is pitting. Undecked Mean is pitting. We got some pit stops. Very late in the race, I might add. Is this going to be the last caution lap? A little bit of a shot in the rear bumper there. "11 minutes left. It looks like we're going to get this race restarted with just over or just under 10 minutes to go. Minutes remaining. 50 minutes in, just 10 to go. And these 16 drivers keep it together for just 10 minutes. We'll find out. And we're back underway. Here we go. Just over 9.5 minutes to go. The LMR Hybrid continues to lead the pack. Looked like Rick Pumphouse was going to get from the bump and run. He's going to try to pass on the outside and then tucks back in. Rick Pumphouse is getting a little bit of a slipstream on Scope Passer. 9 minutes remaining and LMR Hybrid is still in the hot spot. Looked like Scope Passer was going to go for the dive bomb. Still single file. Please, no one make a mistake now. And up ahead, VA was gonna go for a pass on the MXR Weasel, but nothing doing. And we've now got only 8 minutes remaining. Oh, it looked like Bobby Blue was gonna try a pass on VA Giggity. But Bobby Blue is now under fire from Scope Passer. He couldn't quite make the pass. Rick Pumphouse is still in 14th, waiting in the wings, looking to pounce on Scope Passer. Still single file. Scope Passer is losing ground on the top top 3 GTD cars, and we've got 1 lap to go. LMR Hybrid looks like he has this race wrapped up, but we still got our eyes focused on this GTD battle. And Scope Pastor's getting a little loosey-goosey. And Bobby Blue had a couple tires on the grass. And Bobby's going to look for a pass on Giggity, but still has to cut back in. Let's go Pastor's in the grass. Car's putting on a little bit of a drift show for us. Oh, Bobby Blue with a dive bomb on Giggity. They made contact and he couldn't make it happen. Scope Pastor's going to go on the outside. Drifts off a little bit. They're all wide. This is a furious GTD battle at the moment. And we're coming down to the line.